up, Jones Bones? It is your girl, Unitedly Random, and today we are doing a Beaver Moon reading for the collective. I will be using Mrs. Cleo's Tarot Power deck. This is what I got from Gifted Soul, along with my red cards, because I usually used to pull out these red cards. Now, if you guys have been on my channel for a while, I have these red cards, and these are not those red cards. So I'm gonna take that as a sign to probably not pull out my red cards. You guys, I thought this was the red cards, but these are another deck that I received from V Love and Crystals. I don't know the name of them. If you guys know the name of this deck, let me know down below. But you know, I can go ahead and use it along with these cards. And also, I don't know the name of these. I believe that these are cards that she's actually she cut them down, but I'm not sure. They might have originally been this size, but they have a little image on them. So I'm gonna like take an image, and it's gonna be like overall theme for this week. These are gonna be specifically for the full moon, and then these are just going to be like a message, another message to give to you, right? So the cards or the oracle spread that we are actually using are from Flying the Hedge, and they have a kind of sheet where it tells you a little bit about the November full moon, and it gives you a little information, and you kind of fill it in. So I'm going to pop it on the screen right now, and I'm also going to put the link to the page in the description as well, so you guys can go ahead and check out the website Flying the Hedge. Now, on top of that, because I'm trying to give you all of the information, we have two songs, which is Cream, Sunshine of Yore, and then also Major Lazer, Cold Water. Okay, and those will also be linked down below. Both of these songs gave me the impression that there are a lot of us in the collective that are feeling alone, and while you might not be able to relay or rely on your family, please do know that you are still a part of another family. It doesn't have to be your blood family. You need to tap into your spiritual family. And we are here. The people here in this video, I'm here. V Love and Crystals is here. Gifted Soul is here. And so many more people. Let me look on my thing really quick, because there's a new person that has joined, specifically our tiny group, me, V, and Gifted Soul. There's a new person that joined our tiny group recently, and I want to go ahead and shout her name out, because she's definitely been putting out a lot of content, a lot of material, a lovely person, very lovely. I'm looking around, so give me a second, because I'm definitely going to shout her name out before we get into this video. But definitely, she's a lovely person. I like her readings, and just very nice. Overall, a very nice person. So give me a moment for me to let you know. Let you know what I want you to know. Something that's right inside of my head. Starseed Tarot for Light. And that's the person that I wanted to go ahead and shout out. Go ahead and check her out. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. We're pulling 4 cards, and these 4 cards are going to be representing what do you need to shed? How can you shed it? What could stop you from shedding this, and how will the moon support you during that time? So right after this intro, we're just gonna get into the reading.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And we are back, and you know, I wanted to go ahead and put a card out, an image out for you guys. It's kind of stuck in this bag, but I'm going to shuffle through this, and I'm going to put this card out, and I'm not necessarily going to read the card until the end of the video. We're going to get into the reading, Beaver full moon reading, and then I'll talk about this and what it might be speaking to me at the end. But I'll just go ahead and show you in the beginning. So this is the overall card. Ooh, it came out fast. The overall card is this one. Ooh, baby. Especially with the songs that have been showing, it's talking about, you know, not being alone and having that support and someone being there for you. And then we have this woman, and there's 2 children here. Or this is a man. and 2 children here, but it's just kind of like, hey, your support, family, and it's not even necessarily like your physical family, but your spiritual family. It's giving me that I might have a lot of females that are in this pile, and you know, you might be married, you might have kids, you might have a lot of pressures on you, especially with the holidays coming in, but definitely I'm already talking about it. I said I was gonna wait for it, but I'm already talking about it. I'm sorry about that. But definitely keep your head up. You know, the holidays are always a little hectic for people, and I know that you can handle this. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm not gonna put them upright just yet. But the first card, what do we, the collective, the people that are watching this video, what do we need? Oh, gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. I thought it was a lot more cards than this. 6 of Staff, Page of Swords, 10 of Swords, King of Swords. Those are the cards that came out, but I'm going to put them back into the deck, and we're going to redo that. Like, they just went everywhere. It was very, very much like there's a lot of things right now that I'm picking up that we need to let go. We're reaching the full moon, and you know the good thing about full moons is that you kind of step into this energy, and let me make it go back a little bit. You step into this energy of growth. Again, goodness. Give me a second. 3 of Swords. There is a lot that we need to let go. Okay, one more time. I only need 1 card. What does the collective need to let go? 1 card. Okay, boom. Oh, gosh. 7 of Coins. I'm taking the 7 of Coins, okay? We already saw it. This is so crazy. This reading is so crazy. It's 7 minutes in. I gotta get into it. But like 7 of Swords. What do we need to shed? 7 of Swords. Holding on to things that do not serve us. Carrying the weights of the world. Give me a second. And then we say, how can I shed this? How can we, the collective, shed this? And we got the Star. Ooh, hopes and dreams. I love the Star card. I love the Star card. It's my favorite card, honestly. And then we got the what could stop me from shedding this? What could stop the collective from shedding this? We got the Page of Staffs. And then our last card is, how will the moon support the collective during this time? 10 of Cups. Okay, okay. And I'm gonna put these up here. Now, with the 7 of Coins, specifically this depiction, and the question being, what do we need to shed? I think that we are being slowed down by trying to take on too many material possessions. And let me show you this card. With the coins usually representing material and earthly matters. I think with the holidays coming in, you're taking on a little bit too much right now. At least the collective is taking on a little bit too much. And so if we were going to ask, what do we need to shed? I think we need to shed a lot of the responsibilities that we put upon ourselves. Okay? And then we go on to, how can we shed this? And with the Star card, we see this person pouring water into this water space, you know, with the collective energy, and the sun is out, but also look around us. We are in a desert, but this place right here is abundant. Water's cards usually represent creativity for me. It represents a flow, and it represents something a little bit more spiritual for me. I was talking to myself about this earlier, you know, with fire and water, it's something that flows. So it's to step into a moment of just like letting things flow. But also the Star card represents the hopes and dreams. Allow your dreams to manifest. You're taking on so much that you can't necessarily see the manifestation happening. You're not allowing yourself to be open to the blessings that are coming your way because you're stuck in this way of thinking. We go on with the Page of Staffs. What could stop you from shedding this, shedding this too many responsibilities that you're putting on yourself? With the Page of Staffs, it's giving me the feeling that, first of all, wands energy. And when I look at wands, I think of fire, passion. Your passions are driving you to this point. Your passions have told you, hey, this is what we need to do. This is the plan. This is the goal, right? But your passions are still, to a certain extent, very earthy, if that makes sense. Your passions are very much so based off of the people around you, opposed to your true north, is what I'm picking up. You probably should check into your zodiac, not necessarily your zodiac, but you should look into your signs. There's a message for all of us in our south nodes and our north nodes, okay? And I can't necessarily tell you right now what's your message, but like definitely look into that, because I feel like there's a message there that you need to tap into. And then we come on to the how will the moon support you during this time. And with Cups energy, I think about relationships. With the Cups energy, I think about water again. The creativity is flowing, but also with two people here, and they're kind of holding things together, and they're kind of keeping this tower afloat with the Ten of Cups. I feel like this energy, this moon, is pushing us all to kind of end a cycle, specifically in our relationships, in a cycle specifically in our collaboration with the two men there. We're stepping forward and we're leaving some things behind, and sometimes you got to let those cups fall to reach a better place. Sometimes you got to let those cups fall so that you can move into your right direction, right? And that is what I'm picking up on. At this point, it's kind of like you don't know who's necessarily holding what in this case, but you're just still trying to hold things together. And when I say, how is the moon supporting you at the time, I think it's going to bring up and make it, put it in the forefront of all the things that you're going to have to let go. All of the things that you have to let go so you can start all over. With the Ten of Cups, it means an ending, but an ending also always means a beginning, right? And so that is what we have in these cards. Now let me show you the Ten of Cups. If you guys see anything different in the cards, let me know in the comments down below. This is my first time actually using these cards in a reading, so yeah, you know what I mean? And like I told you earlier, I wasn't going to read about this card, but I did. So this is the card with the man and the little kids. It's a little boy, it's a little girl, and it's all of the songs that I pretty much pulled out for you guys had something about, not being alone and having people around. Even if you feel alone, your angels are around to help guide you, right? So we have Sunshine, Your Love, and again, we have Cold Water, and I'm going to link those songs down below. There's a lot of people here around to help support you and guide you on your journey. Now, I'm going to pull a card from this deck. Again, I don't know the name of this deck, but I got it from V Loving Crystals, and it's just going to give us kind of like a magic message that we need to kind of listen to as the week goes on. Magic message for the new moon. Give me a card for the collective. Give me a card for the collective. And this is the image on the card. Okay, and I'm flipping it over, and it says Scarecrow Mask. What appears to be frightening is actually a blessing or a friend in disguise. Be careful not to frighten someone important away. That is interesting because, like I said, it's when I first looked at the songs, I kept giving an image that you feel alone, and there's someone here to help you along this journey. And I also got the feeling that, the holidays are around, and usually when the holidays come around, you start to think about your family and what connections you don't necessarily have with your family. And I am, you know, I'm not above that. I start missing my mom around the holidays, even though I really just cut her out this year. But I start missing the good times, and I start wishing that things were better around this time. There's someone coming into your life. It's someone coming into all of our lives that are going to help ease the pain of the holiday blues, okay? And we have to allow this person into our space because we are afraid to a certain extent. We carry all of these things on our back that we don't recognize that we're coming to the end. We are coming to an end with the Ten of Cups, and we're going to start anew pretty soon. So I think that's what the new moon is really bringing up. We can't continue this path that we're going on because there's something new out there for us, and it's meant for us. And you know what's meant for you, you can't run away from what's meant for you, especially with the image with the man and the kids right here. At first I said it was a woman. We have some fire signs there. We have wind with the wings in the air. And especially the wings give me the image that this is an angel in disguise. And again, all of the songs were pretty much saying someone's going to be there. Someone's going to be there to help you along the way. Definitely listen to those songs because you might get something more from that message. But all in all, you're going to have to step into this energy of stop taking all of this on by yourself. Because once you stop taking all of this on by yourself, you allow people to come in and help, you reach a point where you can actually go after your dreams. You can actually go after your hopes. You can actually unlock something more, okay? And that is all I have for you right now. Much love and positive vibes. I hope that this gave you something that you possibly needed. And if not, share it with someone else and maybe they'll get something that they needed from it. See you guys again next Friday. And, you know, make sure you do your full moon rituals. Put out your stones if you haven't already put out your stones, okay? Bye.